Well, the play is about 3 relationships. It's about a marriage, a friendship, and an affair. And actually, it's the triangle of those relationships that the betrayals exist in each of those 3 separate things.
It's because it's always a bit like a car crash. It's kind of wonderful and awful, and you can't take your eyes off it. I think we've probably all had that experience where you discover yourself in a situation where your heart wants something, and it is so powerful, and it often makes you behave in a kind of mad way that isn't always logical, that doesn't always make sense, and isn't always easy to explain to others. And so that makes for great drama.
I think what Pinter does so brilliantly is he leans into the human capacity for violence, and I just think he's interested in really peeling people back to their most primal instincts. You can't sort of sleepwalk through his plays, you just have to feel them because they're that visceral on the page.
He's very precise. He's almost poetic, but in a very relatable way.
The other thing I love about Pinter is he really isn't concerned with holding people accountable.
What I wanted to achieve with Jerry is I want you to believe that he loves both of them, and almost equally in a weird sense. Like I think that you should feel with Jerry that it is as painful to him that he might lose Robert as he might lose Emma.
It's very much about people's raw, fractured pain, and that I think people go away kind of seeing the play from each one of our perspectives and maybe align themselves with one, or, you know, I get a lot of "it was all your fault" at the end of the play with Emma.
To be fair, I do think it's your
okay,
fault.
I know you do. That's why I'm going to work in an extra slap in the play. I'm joking. What I commune with, and I think that's a really good way of putting it, what I commune with in terms of Emma is, I think it is truly possible to love more than one person in your life, and that doesn't mean necessarily being stuck between 2 men.
Robert and Jerry have a conversation halfway through the play about their children, and one of the conclusions of the conversation is that boy babies cry more than girl babies. And I think in lots of ways Pinter's exploring that. My discovery with Robert is his enormous internal vulnerability. Maybe boy babies do cry more than girl babies, and I hope that that the Broadway audience and the community has been so welcoming, but I hope that they can connect to the profound human aspects that we're trying to present.
I hope they know what squash is.
It's a very English play.
I hope they know what squash is.